Welcome back to The Fore. Navigating government programs can be frustrating, but that is why the Health Department of Northwest Michigan launched the Community Connections program, which gives residents the ability to connect with a certified community health worker. They're specialists in finding what programs are right for you and how to access those benefits. I sit down with Karlene Howard for more information. We're sitting down with Karlene Howard, a certified community health worker with the Health Department of Northwest Michigan. And today we're talking about Community Connections, a new program. So Karlene, tell us a little bit, what is Community Connections?
Yeah, so the Community Connections program works to connect people to local resources in the area. We do a lot of help with DHS applications, accessing the internet to be able to get those in, utility assistance, just kind of getting people out of a rut that they may be in. That's
an incredibly useful service, which just being what we do so public facing, we get a lot of emails of people who find themselves in these exact circumstances. So knowing that these programs exist makes all the difference. Now, what kind of specialized training is involved?
Yeah, so we go through a certification to become community health workers, which is a couple week-long process. We go through different information to be able to get that certification. And then in addition to that, we have a MyBridges navigation training, which allows us to know how to work the MyBridges webpage, which is DHS's webpage for all of their programs. So it gives us a better opportunity to be able to connect people with those resources. They can come to us in order to get that information and kind of take some of that load off of DHS.
I bet that's a very difficult system to navigate. And I just, from my own perspective, you almost feel overwhelmed and you almost immediately give up because it's just like too much. And even if it's all for you, to help you, having a Sherpa, for lack of a better way of putting it, makes all the difference here. Now, what type of needs are we seeing?
Yeah, so it fluctuates kind of depending on the season. Come winter, when it's starting to get colder, we get a lot of utility assistance coming in, people running behind, running out of heat or electricity. A lot of food assistance is very common, needing, food insecurity, getting access to that kind of stuff, as well as housing in the area has been a major issue.
Those are all very, very tough elements that are affecting everyone in our communities right now. So if someone out there in the community is in need of these services, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so they can call the health department directly at the 1-800-432-4121 number, or they can go online to nwhealth.org.
Now, where do the bulk of the referrals for this program actually come from?
So we have an online referral form that is linked at our website. That is a Microsoft form. They can fill it out themselves and be able to put in what's called a self-referral. We also get a lot of referrals through local providers.
Now, you're prepared to actually share some examples of the positivity that this kind of brings. Could you tell us a little bit about these stories of success?
Absolutely. So we see a wide range of people from all different walks of life, all different walks of the community, from people that are just out of high school needing help getting on Medicaid because they're no longer on their parents' insurance, or elder adults who now have Social Security and are no longer working and have completely different financial constraints than they did before. One of the most recent that I have worked with was a young parent just moved into the state from another location due to a domestic violence situation. Didn't have any resources in the area because she had never been here before, and we were able to get her connected with WIC through the health department, along with the maternal infant health program, food assistance through the state, and vaccinations for the child.
And I'm sure just being able to get that support, provide that care to her child, made all the difference and gave her more confidence to make the next step, because it could be a bit of a rocky road.
Absolutely.
When your life kind of gets upended like that. Now, one more time, for our viewers out there, where can they go for more information on this program and to connect with the experts on your team?
Yes, they can call the 1-800 number at 1-800-432-4121 or visit nwhealth.org.
Perfect. Karlene Howard with the Health Department of Northwest Michigan. We're going to make sure all the links you need to take part in the Community Connections program. It's all going to be available at 9and10news.com after the show today.